What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. For this camera comparison I have the brand new iPhone SE, a phone that you can buy for about $400, and the more expensive Samsung Galaxy S20. So yes, this is not a very fair camera comparison. I'm currently recording with the front-facing cameras on these two devices and it's also a bit windy. So the maximum recording resolution for the iPhone SE for the front-facing camera is 1080p, where on the Samsung Galaxy S20 we can do 4K with the front-facing camera. As always, throughout this video I'm going to show you a bunch of daytime pictures, and I've also included some portrait mode pictures. We have some zoom pictures. After those we're going to move on and see some nighttime pictures, and of course for the nighttime pictures I've used the night mode on the Samsung Galaxy S20. There is no night mode on the iPhone SE. After those we're going to check out some sample videos, of course daytime and nighttime sample videos, and all the way at the end some selfies. And with that being said, I want to start by checking out some daytime pictures, and more specifically some portrait mode pictures. Alright, so portrait mode pictures. Well, here the first thing I've noticed is the fact that the edge detection from the pictures taken by the Samsung Galaxy S20 is a bit better. But that was to be expected because the iPhone SE has only one camera on the back. As for the colors in these pictures, I personally prefer the pictures taken by the iPhone SE, as they look closer to what I was seeing with my own eyes. But I can already see that some people may actually prefer the colors from the pictures taken by the Samsung Galaxy S20 because they do look a bit more vibrant. Alright, moving on to zoom pictures. Well, here I've done 5x zoom, the maximum that you can zoom in with the iPhone SE. For these pictures there is no comparison. All the pictures taken by the Samsung Galaxy S20 are better, and of course that has to be expected because the S20 has a telephoto lens on the back. So the 5x zoom is a combination of optical zoom and digital zoom, where with the iPhone SE we only get digital zoom. So for 5x zoom pictures the Galaxy S20 does better. For all the other pictures, so pictures taken with the main lenses on the back of these two devices, I feel that the Samsung Galaxy S20 does better for sharpness and dynamic range. Of course, as we've seen in the past from other Galaxy devices, the colors are oversaturated, making some of these pictures look a bit silly if you ask me, but I can definitely see how some people may actually prefer these more vibrant looking colors than the more natural looking colors that we get in the pictures taken by the iPhone SE. So it really comes down to your personal preference. So what do you guys think? Which phone takes better pictures during the day, of course? So leave a comment down below and let me know. Next we are moving on to nighttime pictures. All the nighttime pictures that you are about to see were taken using the night mode on the Samsung Galaxy S20. As you may know, there is no night mode available on the iPhone SE. As you can probably see for yourself, here there is no comparison. Most pictures taken by the Galaxy S20 are sharper, brighter, and they look more vibrant. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this is not exactly a fair comparison between these two phones, because one is about $400, the other one is about $1,000. So yes, for nighttime pictures, the Samsung Galaxy S20 does way better. So I'll let you guys watch a few more pictures and I will be right back. And we are moving on to video recordings. Well, surprisingly enough, I feel that the iPhone SE does better than the Samsung Galaxy S20. Well, at least for daytime videos. So the videos recorded by the iPhone SE are sharper, have better dynamic range and also better sound. The only thing that the Samsung Galaxy S20 seems to do a bit better is the image stabilization when recording in 4K at 30 frames per second. For 4K at 60 frames per second, the iPhone SE is better. So quite surprisingly to see, taking in consideration the prices of these two devices. So for daytime videos, I would say that the iPhone SE is better. As for nighttime videos, none of them does that good, but overall the S20 does a bit better because it has a bit brighter videos, even though they're extremely noisy. So let's check out those sample videos. Alright, so this is our first daytime video test between the iPhone SE and of course the Samsung Galaxy S20. So for this recording I'm doing 4K at 30 frames per second. I want to see you how, show you how the image stabilization works. I also want to show you how the dynamic range is in these videos and so on. So we're gonna walk this way a bit faster. We'll have a better understanding of how the image stabilization on these two devices works. Next we're gonna pan left and we'll walk this way for a bit. And I guess we should do a bit of running. So I'm just gonna run forward so you can see how the image stabilization does. So this is how recording between the Samsung Galaxy S20 and the iPhone SE would look like in 4K at 30 frames per second. For our next video recording, I'm doing 4K at 60 frames per second with the iPhone SE and of course with the Samsung Galaxy S20. So even though the iPhone SE is only $400, it can also do 4K at 60 frames per second. So we're walking slowly here. I see that there is a car coming by. I'm not sure why, because the school here is closed. But anyways, I just wanted to show you how recording between these two devices would look like in 4K at 60 frames per second. And of course with a bit of wind, because it is quite windy. We are moving on to another video test between the iPhone SE and the Samsung Galaxy S20. For this recording, I'm doing 4K at 30 frames per second. So we're gonna go up the stairs here. And then we'll pan right slowly. We'll keep going. And we'll go down the stairs and straight for a bit. So this is how a video recording between the iPhone SE and the Samsung Galaxy S20 would look like on a sunny day and on a very windy day as well. Alright, we have a quick video test in low light between the Samsung Galaxy S20 and of course the iPhone SE. This time around I'm recording in 4K at 60 frames per second, and of course at this resolution we also have image stabilization. So I'm gonna pan left slowly so I can see way more on the screen on the S20 than I can see on the iPhone SE. And we'll keep panning. So here you can actually see the car on the Samsung Galaxy S20, where on the SE you can barely see it. So this is how recording in 4K at 60 frames per second in low light would look on these two devices. And for our second video in low light between the iPhone SE and the Samsung Galaxy S20, I'm recording in 4K at 30 frames per second. So once again, I can see way more on the screen of the S20 compared to what I can see on the screen on the iPhone SE. So I'm gonna pan up and back down. So yeah, this is how recording between these two devices would look like in low light in 4K at 30 frames per second. And lastly, we're gonna check out some selfies. Well, surprise, surprise for selfies. I find that the selfies taken during the day with the iPhone SE do look a bit better. The colors are closer to what my face looks like, so I personally prefer the selfies taken by the iPhone SE, at least for daytime selfies. Moving on to nighttime selfies, well, here there is no comparison, because for the nighttime selfies, the Samsung Galaxy S20 has a night mode, so all the nighttime selfies taken by the Galaxy S20 are better. But for daytime selfies, I personally prefer the pictures taken by the iPhone SE. So there you have it, the iPhone SE, a phone that's $400 versus the Samsung Galaxy S20, a phone that's about $1,000. So what phone do you guys prefer for taking daytime and nighttime pictures? Definitely leave a comment down below and let me know. Alright, don't forget to press that like button if you like the video, and I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.